There are wild parties going on through the night at many of these short-term rental homes, creating havoc for long-term residents. I feel very strongly that those residents have a right to quiet enjoyment of their neighborhood, and I think that's being destroyed.
Short-term rentals are causing quality of life issues in St. Johns County. County commissioners talked about the issue at Tuesday's meeting. Liz Ryan has more.
Commissioners approved a schedule of fines for violations of short-term rentals. This will allow the code enforcement officers to hold property owners accountable for compliance with the ordinance. The fines are the maximum allowed by Florida law. Commissioner Henry Dean suggested the chairman agenda this at the next available meeting to make any necessary adjustments.
Very important to get the word out to the renters how they are expected to perform, because all of us know the difficulties we've had in recent months and years dealing with the state preemption and what we can do in a limited sense, and this is a great step forward.
Carol Anderson of the North Beach Community Alliance explains why short-term rentals are a growing concern in that neighborhood.
Since 2018, 40% of the property in a 1-mile stretch on the west side of A1A is short-term rentals. So in the last 4 years, what was a residential community, 40% of it is now visitors coming in and out every week.
The ordinance states you must register your short-term rental with the county. Registration requires proof of compliance with the regulations.
You have to prove that you have the right licensing from the state to conduct this business. You have to prove that you have the safety in place. You have to define the occupancy and the parking situation.
A complete list of the regulations and citations for violating them can be found on the county's website. For St. Augustine's Local Morning News, I'm Liz Ryan.
This local news is a service of your hometown Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota US 1 St. Augustine, here to wow you.
I don't think anybody would disagree with our visitors who say that it's a bad look and that's a problem.
St. Augustine City Commissioner Jim Springfield says homelessness is a problem in the city and they're having a hard time dealing with it.
This is public property and you're allowed to do certain things on public property. You know, freedom of speech and freedom of transport. So we have an issue and we cannot remove people from those areas unless we have ordinances that allow it. We cannot have an ordinance that says you can't sleep on the street unless we have a place to put you to sleep.
He says that's why they need a low barrier entry facility like the one city manager John Regan proposed. He adds changes could be coming to St. George Street.
The city commission is going to have to make a decision down the road about how aggressive they want to be with changing St. George Street to make it less habitable for people who just want to sit on the ground and sleep. We also want to be humane. These are people that are having problems. A lot of them are drug addicted. Some of them have mental issues. And I think that we need to help provide services for them.
Springfield says homelessness is a countywide problem and the county needs to partner with the city to solve it. With St. Augustine's Local Morning News, I'm Amy Sherry.
The Veterans Council of St. Johns County needs donations to help those who need housing and shelter.
Council Chairman Bill Dudley describes their needs.
We need furniture to help our veterans who are moving into some apartments or some new housing that they qualify for, but so many of them move in and they have no furniture at all. So we are in need of furniture, that's for sure. Mainly hard furnishings like dining room sets, chairs, sofas, beds, chest of drawers, those types of things.
Donors don't need to haul items to the council.
I have 2 men in a truck. They deliver it to our storage facility. And then when we have a veteran who qualifies for one of the houses, one of the apartments, we have them come out to the storage unit, pick out the furniture they need, and then we deliver it to their apartment.
Visit Veterans Council SJC.org to make a donation. For St. Augustine's Local Morning News, I'm Rich Petchke.
The weekend is here and there's plenty of family fun to be had in St. Johns County. This is Stacy with Fun for Augie Kids.
Today, join the St. Johns County Library for a drop-in afternoon kids craft class. This class focuses on teaching scissor, glue, and coloring skills to children 2 to 8 years old. Materials are generously provided by the Friends of the Library. Tomorrow, make plans to stop by Lowe's for a free monthly kids workshop. Your mini DIYer will love this Valentine's workshop as they build their own Swan Love Note holder. Break out your totally cool 80s gear and get ready to boogie at the Totally Awesome awesome 1980s 5K and 10K race this Sunday. Proceeds from the event are going to the St. Francis House of St. Augustine. Apex Theater Studio has added an additional performance of the highly successful productions of The Diary of Anne Frank this weekend. For more on these events and others, please visit us on our website at fun4augiekids.com. Have a great weekend.
And now you're up to date with St. Augustine's local morning news. I'm Rich Carroll.